A single act of kindness can ripple through time, shaping the future in ways no one can predict. In 1998, a young aspiring actor found himself at a crossroads, an opportunity to study at the prestigious Oxford University summer theater program, but without the means to attend. What happened next was a moment of generosity so profound that it would send shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. This is the story of how Denzel Washington unknowingly set off a chain of events that would change the world. This is the butterfly effect. Chadwick Boseman was a student at Howard University when his mentor, Felicia Rashad, recognized his potential and arranged for him to attend Oxford's prestigious summer acting program. But there was just one problem: money. That's when an unexpected benefactor stepped in. Denzel Washington, without ever meeting Boseman, quietly paid for his tuition. A small gesture, perhaps, but its impact was immeasurable. Fast forward 20 years, that one struggling student is now a global icon. Chadwick Boseman, a name synonymous with power, grace, and legacy. The star of Black Panther, a film that would redefine superhero cinema and inspire an entire generation. But what if Denzel had never written that check? Would there still be a Black Panther as we know it? Would countless young black children have seen themselves as heroes? The tiniest flap of a butterfly's wings can change the course of history. The butterfly effect, a concept from chaos theory, suggests that small, seemingly insignificant actions can lead to massive, unforeseen consequences. A butterfly flaps its wings in Brazil, and weeks later, a tornado forms in Texas. One decision, one moment of generosity, can alter the future in ways we never imagined. And Denzel Washington, he unknowingly set off a storm. Boseman never forgot Washington's generosity. He spoke about it openly, giving credit where it was due. And in turn, he himself became a beacon of hope, using his platform to uplift others. From his speeches at Howard University to his quiet philanthropy, Boseman became another catalyst in this grand chain reaction. The cycle continued, the impact multiplied.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chadwick Boseman.
I know personally that your generosity extends past what you have given on the stage and screen. Many of you already know the story that Mr. Washington, when asked by Felicia Rashad to join her in assisting 9 theater students from Howard University who had been accepted to a summer acting program at the British Academy of Dramatic Acting in Oxford, he gracefully and privately agreed to contribute. As fate would have it, I was one of the students that he paid for. Imagine receiving a letter that your tuition for that summer was paid for and that your benefactor was none other than the dopest actor on the planet. I have no doubt that there are similar stories at boys and girls clubs and theaters and churches across the country where I know you have also inspired and motivated others. An offering from a sage and a king is more than silver and gold. It is a seed of hope, a bud of faith. There is no Black Panther without Denzel Washington. And not just because of me, but my whole cast, that generation stands on your shoulders. The daily battles won, the 1,000 territories gained, the many sacrifices you made for the culture on film sets through your career, the things you refused to compromise along the way, laid the blueprints for us to follow. And so now, let he who has watered be watered. Let he who has given be given too. It is an honor to now know you, to learn from you, and join in this work with you. May God bless you exceedingly and abundantly more in what's in store than he ever has before. God bless you.
A simple act of kindness, a check written without expectation, and yet it sent ripples across the world. Chadwick Boseman lived his life like a king, not just on screen but in spirit, and his reign continues in the hearts of those he inspired, all because one man saw potential in another and decided to act. The butterfly flapped its wings, and the world was never the same again.
I'm up here to say thank you to God for giving me this ability, for blessing me, for shaping me, for chastising me, for teaching me, for punishing me, for allowing me to be a vessel and touch people around the world. I want to thank AFI, Cicely Tyson, Ed Zwiggs, Mike Lee, Carl Franklin, Alan Nerob. My mother, she's 95 years old now. She's something else. She's tough. Everything ends because I'm your mother, that's why. Shut up. Still, the other day, because I'm your mother, that's why. Shut up. To my father, who taught me by example how to be a gentle man, the most important person in my life. 40 years of sacrifice, 40 years of forgiveness. She taught me about faith, spirituality, love, real love, unwavering love, in spite of myself. I would not be alive without Pauletta Washington. I wouldn't be alive. Small minds discuss other people, gossip. Good minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas. I was Eleanor Roosevelt. I was also Pauletta's father, my father-in-law. He was a great man. He taught me so much about what being a man really is. I want to end the night with a short video that we recorded of Pauletta's father 30 years ago that my son, Malcolm, gave me, an AFI graduate. Just a short 30-second video, and this is what Pauletta's father had to say 30 years ago.
We were put here for a reason. God created man, and God intends for us to love all mankind. And by being in a loving mood, caring for one another, that's our purpose for life. We should care for one another, and we should love one another.
In this Twitter tweet, meme, mean world that we've created for our children, the least we can do is consider what we've done and think about the young people, the future, and individually, collectively do the best we can to try and turn this thing around. I blame no one. I look in the mirror. On the other side of it, what an opportunity we have, because tomorrow's the first day of the rest of our lives. So what an opportunity we have to practice what he preached. Good night.
Who knows, the next time you extend a hand to someone, you might just change the world. If you like this video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.